Hey humbugs, this is your girl Miss Books to you. I am coming today with a video about something on Instagram that I saw a couple of weeks ago. Because I think I've been off of Instagram for a little while. Like 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. But I saw a video of a man sitting speaking with other men. I'm not sure. I'm going to insert the clip of the conversation that was had. And
No disrespect to what y'all got going on. I've been trying to find good people for so long. I'm tired, bro.
I would say this. It's.
I got, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing left.
And the reason why it brought it to my attention is I was at work one day, and there is on the weekend, my second job. I was at work, and there's a lady who comes in and she does shift, and she always compliments me. And I told y'all how I do it, but how I feel about compliments. But I appreciate them, but it's the history behind it, why I react the way I do in regards to compliments. Y'all, I'm in Baton Rouge and these roads are raggedy. Try to keep y'all straight. But she was talking about how she craves genuine friendships from people. And I was under the assumption a long time ago when I was younger, and as you grow older and experience life, you see things different. So I would always say the friends that I had elementary, middle, high, college, I don't remember. I remember certain people in spurts because my friend Rosna, she comes in and she'll tell me, oh, such and such and such. And I'm like, who is that? And she like, Carla, that was one of our classmates. I'm like, Jesus. But listen, so I really don't remember people a lot. I don't. That is bad. So if you hear me call somebody hun bun, I damn sure don't remember who they are. But back to the lady who was speaking to me about craving friendships with women that are like-minded as herself. And she said oftentimes she tries to get in circles and it's never what it seems. Even when they try to do like the women empowerment, I remember Sierra from the Glam Shop talking about that too. And some people, it was a lot of stuff going around about a lot of the women who center themselves around women empowerment not being so friendly. And I tell people all the time, like, I am a people person, but I am an introvert. When people hear and me say that I'm an introvert, they are very taken aback because of my personality. But my personality attracts people. But I'm really a solo dolo type of girl. Like, would I prefer to be by myself? Absolutely. Does it bother me? Absolutely not. I feel like that's how you really get to know yourself, is when you are by yourself. Why is this 18-wheeler blocking these people like this? I wish I could flip the screen because these people want to cuss right now. So it's just, it was so sad, especially as a man and a black man. You know, a lot of times, and I'm so happy that a lot of men have become more open and more vulnerable when it comes to talking about certain issues. Come on, sir. When it comes to talking about certain issues, and he cried, like he real life cried because of him wanting a said relationship with other African American men. And he basically said that, you know, they are not, it's not that they were not, it just wasn't a good situation for him. And it's so sad to hear. So you just, it's so many people who crave it. But like I always told her, my grandfather was a preacher, and one thing that he instilled in me, as well as my parents, is don't force anything. So anything that is forced is not natural. So sis, don't force yourself in them jeans. Don't force yourself to be with him. Bro, don't force yourself in no jeans, and don't force yourself to be with a woman. If you find that a relationship or anything in life that if it feels like it's too hard, don't do it. It's not worth it. Trust me, it is not worth it. And the results that you feel like you're going to get in the end, it's not going to be that. And she was like, she's older than me, but she always says that she was like, you have a lot to give to other young women when it comes to confidence. My confidence comes from my family, no lie, because I tell you about my Uncle Larry all the time, always telling us we were beautiful. And my other uncles, they'll joke and call us ugly, but we all look alike. So if I'm ugly, you're ugly. But it's just so alarming, the amount of people that crave true true friendship. And my sis tells me all the time, Shawanda, she tells me all the time, I prayed you up. I wanted somebody who would be genuine, who would be honest. And we are literally night and day. When I tell you night and day, we are night and day. Shawanda will pray for you. I'm ready to swing on you. We come each other, but we are our yin and our yang. And I think everybody needs that in friendships. You need that person who's gonna be hot-headed when you need them to, because there's always gonna be some person who not gonna really take up for themselves. So I'll never forget one time, it was a situation that occurred at our job, and I overheard somebody talking about her. Did I know her? I know her in speaking and saying, hey, Miss Shawanda, how you doing? But other than that, I did not know her, like just in passing. So she was in the back, and it was a situation where they were trying to connect her to something, and she had absolutely nothing. And she, knowing her, she doesn't pay attention to a lot. Okay, she just doesn't. So I'm knowing genuinely that she does not know what's going on. So I say, I know he's going to mess with her, and I know she's not going to say anything, because she was really like, when he asked her, she was taken aback. Soon as I saw the situation, like, I really don't even have to like a person, but if I see that somebody is like trying to bully a person or say something, I'm going to say something. I just am, because I feel like if that person is not there to say, she wasn't going to say anything. So I was going to say it for her. So what ended up happening was, he came and approached her and said, this was occurring, and you were the last person that spoke with that person. And I'm looking like, what? So I immediately step in and I said, what does she have to do with it? Like, you did not see her. She literally helped that person and walked off. So, why? Like, leave her alone. What is, I find it troubling that the people who prey on people who aren't going to say anything, that speaks volumes to your character. Like, it does. It vexes my soul. But at first I did say I wanted to start a group of women, but I just know, like, once it gets to, I'm not gonna keep it up. So I'll have my own little circle like I do now. I have young ladies at the job. They're younger than me, and I'm still Miss Carla to them, but we still talk about everything. If it's advice, people come to me, and I tell people all the time, if it's something that I can help you with, I'm gonna help you before I hurt you. And I feel like everybody, don't get into a friendship, don't get into any type of relationship with a person if you are planning on being a liability. Be an asset to someone, or leave their ass alone. I will say that. Leave their ass alone. If you don't know how to act, leave that person alone, please. But I love her spirit. I'm a person who goes by a person's aura, discernment. Like, I've never gotten a bad vibe from her, and anything that she asks Like she say she want to take a girl's trip. Absolutely, I am open to it. She say you plan it and just let me know. So I'm trying to figure out now where we want to go just for a weekend. Like I told her, we could start off small. Just go for a weekend and relax. As black women, I had a video about the luxury. It's time for us to enjoy life and not feel confined, not feel overwhelmed. Relax. And it's nothing wrong with treating yourself. Make sure you got your business in order first. But it is never a bad thing to treat yourself. And I always tell people, start off with a weekend. Like I just started going to different cities in my state just for a couple of days and come right back. When I tell you, you feel so refreshed, and it's literally 2 days. I'll stay a Friday, a Saturday, and check out Sunday. It's so refreshing. Like sometimes you just have to unplug. Even when it comes to the internet, I will say that I'm taking a break sporadically when it comes to Instagram when I feel like it's too much. Like, and I literally I post most of the time for my business, if I'm making something or if it's someone's birthday, but even that becomes a lot at times. So I rather disconnect than getting overwhelmed. And I found myself getting sucked back in with the whole situation that just happened with the young lady that was supposedly kidnapped. So it's just a lot. So sometimes you have to unplug, especially with my job and all of the stuff that I see day in, day out. I don't want to become accustomed, immune, detached. I don't want to become any of that to the world that we're around, because there are bad people, but there are also good people. And I always tell people, go with your gut, your discernment, pray about it if a person comes into your life. So that's all I had. But I just felt really sad for that young man that cried about just wanting a genuine relationship. And that's so awful. That's like how they say that, there's so many episodes where you see now where men speak about wanting to be with good women, and then like men have bad women just like women have bad men. And I don't know why people don't associate the two. I don't know. I don't know. And why don't the good people meet up? Why do the bad people meet up with the good people and end up turning the good people bad? Listen, this shit, it's all confusing. Like, it is. But it's life. And there's certain things in life that we have to go through to mature us. So, it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and just speak to your experience. In the comments, speak to your experience when it comes to trying to forge relationships. I know at a certain age, because like I said, when I was younger, I always said that my relationship, I would not be getting into relationships with females past a certain age. And I lied. So, and I have good relationship with all females that I have, but I don't know. It's just you have to be discerning when it comes to certain things. I'm gonna get this homeless man some water, because it's hot out. Y'all, it's like 100 degrees out here. But that's all I had to say. I don't want to ramble. But yeah, that's it. All right. Enjoy your day, sweetie.